my air signs checking this out. I am your girl, C, the spiritual goddess, here for your love message. Yes, leave me your emoji if you are an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra checking out this video. Also, guys, leave me a like. That really helps me in the algorithm. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your love message. And before we get into that, don't forget, for $18 you can get your own personal love message. All the information will be left below. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. So the first cards we're going to pull is from the Melanated Majesty deck. So we have Catfish. I love that card. Food and Hunger. Seeking God. And then Major Side Eye. So I'm picking up that you could be dealing with someone who is like probably lying. They could be very much not being honest with you with their finances in particular. I'm picking up. I know when I was shuffling the cards, the song I got for you was Mine by Alex Isley and I think it's Jack. I don't know how you pronounce the last name, but the song was called Mine. I'm picking up that it could be one of those things where, like, you know this person doesn't have everything that you need, but you're like still at the point where you feel like this is still a situation that you want. This is still a situation that you want to be in. You're really, I feel like for some of you, you might feel like this is like a divine type of relationship, but the person, I feel like they're not being honest with you. They feel like they have to front. They feel like maybe they don't believe you. For some of you, you could be this person. Maybe you're not being truthful in your relationship or with someone you met about, you know, what you're lacking. Spirit is telling you it's time for you to really be truthful. I feel like for some of you, though, you may be feeling that your partner is lying. You have been praying for God for a sign. I feel like you've been really seeking this. You're really like doubting what they are saying. You feel like they're not being honest with you in regards to, for some of you, it could be family dynamic. For some of you, it could be just an overall lack. Maybe you're not being honest in your relationship of what you're lacking. So let's go ahead and get into some true love oracle cards. Okay, so we got resolving conflict, sexual freedom, dating, and then forgiveness. So this could be for some of you, maybe you were previously in a period where like you and your partner was going through a situation. I feel like they may have been keeping something from you in regards to maybe how they were feeling in their relationship sexually. For some of you, I feel like maybe they dated outside of their relationship, or maybe I feel like it was like some fraud-ish going on, and I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you're trying to move forward from it, but you're still lacking. I don't know, I'm picking up some of my air signs. You could have been the person who stepped outside of your relationship because you were lacking, and then now you're coming back together. But it's like those same issues were coming up. There's those same issues were still happening. It may not even been a cheat situation. Maybe you guys separated and then came back. But it's like those same issues are still coming up, and I feel like maybe your partner is not giving you what you need. And I feel like there's a lot of past energy. Spirit is telling you, though, it's time for you, I feel like, to move forward. I'm getting the forgiveness card because for some of you who's watching this, let's say you feel like it's a blockage in your love life, in your dating life. Spirit is telling you it's because you haven't forgiven. You need to release a lot of that hurt. For some of you, even guilt. I feel like for some of you, maybe your partner is trying to move forward with you, but Spirit is saying you're still like holding on to things in the past, and they're saying that you need to go ahead and release that and let that go in order to move forward. If not, I feel like it may be time for you to move on in this situation if you feel like you can't Maybe I would definitely suggest seeking counseling for some of you. For some of you, though, I do feel like things are going to get back on track with you. It just may be a little tough at first, but Spirit is telling you, as long as you be open and be honest, you can move forward in this situation. I do feel like this is still divinely guided, but both parties just have to be honest and be open on where they feel lack, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get into the final oracle cards. So we have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So yeah, like all of that in the past, Spirit is asking you to let it go. Like, it's time for you guys to get back to the dating stage of your relationship. If you're having a hard time letting it go, Spirit is saying like, okay, so are you going to hold this over your partner's head forever, or are you going to move forward? I feel like a lot of the healing in your relationship that you need is really if you get back to the fundamentals and get back to the dating in your relationship. I feel like a lot of those issues can be resolved and you can move forward in a more productive way. So I hope that makes sense. All right, guys, so let me know what you think about this reading below. I'm curious to hear from you. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to book your love reading with me. Yes. For $18, you can go ahead and see what's the coming between you and Bae. So definitely go ahead and take advantage of that at CEETHEBEAUTYDIVA.com. Until then, all my guys and goddesses, don't forget to always rock your crown. See you in the next video. Peace. Ask some questions about your divine mate. So without further ado, let's go ahead into picking the cards. We have 2 piles here.